Welcome back to a brand new video, guys, and what is possibly my last video here in Bali. We have run out of time quite quickly, and unfortunately we are leaving in 2 days. I'm gonna leave tomorrow for some packing and video editing and stuff like that, and it's also supposed to rain tomorrow, so I figured we'd go out today and check out 3 different beaches in the southwestern part of Bali that are pretty popular. And I figured it'd be a pretty good idea so that you guys didn't have to experiment and go find out which beach is your favorite. You could just watch this video. And the first beach we're gonna start with is Dreamland Beach. All right, let's go. Alright guys, here we are at Dreamland Beach, and I gotta say the way to get here is pretty sketchy. You have to go down through this abandoned hotel called the Sterling, and then you got to go down these windy kind of sidewalk like streets downhill, but it's a really cool drive. Hotel on the other hand is very creepy, and this beach is really pretty. It's got white sands and turquoise blue water, but there is a lot of people here. There's a lot of surfers here as well, so there's pretty big waves. But let's just go kind of explore over here. And this is the first of 3 beaches we're going to. The rest are kind of down south from here. But this beach is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this water is so blue, and the waves over here are freaking huge too. All right, let's get up this rock and check out the view. And you got your little mini private beach over here too. No one's up here. I'm surprised. This is a really cool spot. It looks like there's a hotel over here, maybe a beach club as well, and a couple restaurants and a lot of surfing spots. And it goes all the way down. So after this, we'll just walk down there, but this gives you a really cool view of how blue this ocean is here. And check out how big some of these waves are coming over here. And they go all the way up to the rock over there. I gotta say, guys, I am so mesmerized by this spot over here. It's so cool. And I can't believe more of these people aren't coming up here. It's such a cool photo spot too. And especially when the waves hit the edge of the rock here, it's super cool. Let me try and get one of those. The waves have kind of died down a little bit. I haven't seen a big one in a while, so this one looks promising. Yeah, that one was all right, but I've seen a lot bigger ones, and it's really, really cool and super fun to be in the water here with these waves too. All right, guys, so I think what we're gonna do is try and get over there. And saw someone else do it, but it's kind of dangerous. If you fall, that's kind of it for you. And also the ground is very slippery because it's mossy, even though it's jagged. And these shoes don't really have the best grip, but we're gonna try. Okay, so that wasn't that bad, and there's a beautiful looking beach on this side as well, and the water goes right up to the edge. And wow, that's an amazing looking beach too, and you can see how clear the water is right here, and just how blue this ocean really is. It's one of the most amazing beaches I've probably ever been to. And while there are people here, it's not terribly crowded like it is at like Kuta Beach. There's still some space for privacy. And as you can see, if you make your way over here, it's your own little private beach. Super cool and worth the risk of climbing over that. Okay, as incredible as this place is, we need to start heading back and go check out the other side of this beach, because we gotta go check out those other 2 beaches as well, which are down that way more. All right, guys, back on the beach, and let's make our way this way. seems to be another small stretch of beach on the other side. And here is this hotel or beach club, I'm not sure. It looks cool. There seems to be a pool up there as well. And I just can't get over this water. I mean, it's the bluest water I've ever seen in an ocean. And the sand here is so soft and golden. It's perfect. There's like no litter in it, no, you know, little pieces of wood or seaweed or anything. It is just plain sand, and it's really soft sand too. Yes, it's just more of the same gorgeous blue ocean and golden beach over here, but there is less people and a little bit more private on this side. So if that's what you want, then coming over this way is definitely it. And it's just as gorgeous here, so I'm not sure why there aren't as many people. And it looks like we're reaching the end of this beach here. Yeah, so this is about the end, and it's just all rocks and cliff faces over here. Well guys, this is Daydream Beach, and it's probably the nicest beach I've been to here in Bali so far. And I went to a couple other ones down south that I didn't record, but by far this one's the best one I've been to. It's the waves are bigger than anywhere else I've been. The beach is cleaner, and the sand is more fine and nicer to walk on than anywhere else I've been. This beach is definitely setting the bar high for today's little adventure to find the best beach here in Bali. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is a little south of here. All right guys, here we are at Uluwatu Beach, or Sullivan Beach, I think he said is what the locals call it. It also goes by Blue Point. And if you're on a bike, it does cost probably around 10,000 to 20,000. Can't be that much to get in. And it also did cost some to get into the other beach, Dreamland, but kind of skipped it, didn't realize. It's whatever, I guess. Anyways, I think I came past Padang Padang Beach, which is the third beach I'm supposed to go to, but we'll just make our way up there after this, I guess. And actually the scooter driver asked me why I was leaving the other beach, because he said that was the best sunset spot. So I might just end up going back there to catch sunset and do a little time lapse on the GoPro here. But his opinion is probably one you should trust, because, you know, he is a local. And there sure are a lot of cars and people at this one. From what I can tell, it's a lot more than the other beach. And also I think this is a very surf-friendly spot, so there's going to be a lot of surfers, I think. I saw a lot on the way in from up on the hill, but I'm not sure if this is this exact spot. There are a lot more kind of small little restaurants and cafes down this way. So that's how you know it's a little more touristy, I guess. Or maybe sees a little more foot traffic. All right, and here we are, and it looks like you gotta go downhill a little bit more. But there's all the surfers. This is a really cool restaurant with a great view. It's quite the entrance to get into a beach. Don't think I've ever had to go down this many stairs just to get to a beach before. Man, this is an absolute maze of stairs. Yeah, our first look at monkeys over here. Let's check this beach area out first, and then we'll go up here. There are a lot more people. But it is really cool over here with these kind of cliff edges. And it just turns into this beach. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is really cool too, but there's just so many people here. Look at all these people. And then a lot of surfers over deeper into the ocean as well. But the water is just as blue and clear as the other beach. The sand though isn't as fine. And there's a couple more rocks in this beach. I still think the Dreamland beach is better than this, but this is a really cool spot too, and so unique with the way you get in here, and then all these restaurants and stuff overlooking the beach. I've never seen anything like it. All right, let's make our way up here and see what's going on. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get out of here climbing back up all those stairs. Let's go see what's in this little cave area. There's probably very few places in the earth where you get something like this, and a pretty cool spot for pictures. All right, let's head up. Actually, let's check out one more little cave area here.
One more.
Thank you.
Okay. One more.
Man, I gotta tell you, I've never seen anything as cool as this. It's basically a limestone cave with the beach in it. That is ridiculous. Wow, look at that. I'm sure you could go down this way, but I don't want my phone and backpack to get wet. And just this view is so cool. You got a little hole looking into another part of the ocean there, and then you got waves crashing right under your feet. And you can't go this way, but you're gonna get wet, and there's more kind of beach area over towards the side. Maybe we can take a quick look while the waves are kind of lower, but you can see it's waist deep there. Okay, let's take a quick look here. This might not end too well, but it doesn't look like it's a far walk. That wasn't too bad. And there's yet another gorgeous beach on this side. It looks like there's tons of rocks. However, there is tons of rocks over here, so it's not like the safest to swim. And also these waves are pretty decently sized. Definitely not as big as Dreamland, but they're still coming in. And again, it's one of the most unique things I've ever seen, and definitely worth a visit. However, I still think Dreamland is your more classic beach. This one's definitely worth spending some time in. And I'm not sure where those stairs lead up to, but we'll definitely find out in a bit. And it's kind of hard to leave such an incredibly cool place now that I've come all the way down here. But we gotta check out Padang Padang beach as well. That's supposed to be really nice too. And so far, I'd say definitely skip Jimbaran and skip Kuta and come check out some of these beaches in the south, because they're so much nicer in my opinion, and it's what you expect out of beaches here in Bali. And also, if you get a Grab scooter, it's about a 20-minute drive, but it's only like 20,000 rupiah, which is like $8. And it's so much faster than a car, so don't even think about taking a car. It's a fourth of the price, and it's also half the amount of time you'll be on the road. All right, let's head back and go upstairs and see what's over there. Probably just more restaurants and shops and stuff, but might as well go check it out. Looks like there's quite a flight of stairs to climb. And I think it's just a restaurant up here too. So over here there's a pool, but it's 100,000 to get in, which is kind of a lot. Well, let's grab a little coconut here. And check out this view. It's gorgeous. Thank you. And what an awesome place to just come get a drink. Totally unique view. Alright guys, coconuts here, and we're just gonna sit and enjoy this view for a little bit and then head to Padang Padang beach. All right, guys, just got done with my coconut, and let's head out of here to Padang Padang Beach. It's gonna be quite the walk back, I think. Yeah, we gotta head all the way up here, and as you can see, it's just lined with restaurants all the way to the top. I think this one that we were at probably has the best view. It's right on top of the water, and like I suspected, it is one hell of a climb back up. Look, it's so good. Look at the pool over there. 100,000 may be worth it for that. It's a pretty cool view. All right, let's keep moving. All right, guys, almost at the top. Let's go ahead and get a grab out of here. Alright guys, here we are at Padang Padang Beach, and it was about a mile drive, but it's not like a mile you can walk. It's super hilly and there's no sidewalks or anything, and the ride over here costs less than $1, so you might as well just do that. But this is another beach that's kind of uphill, and you gotta pay, which is 15,000, so not that bad. Thank you. Alright, this one's a little more built up with the stairs, and it looks like you gotta walk through this kind of temple. There's a couple of monkeys in the trees too. Creepy little guys. Speaking of creepy, I mean, look at this. This is a very kind of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but it looks like there's another set of stairs that goes somewhere. Looks like that's an evacuation route, so I don't know if you're allowed to be going up there, but there are people. A couple monkeys over here too. Alright, let's check this beach out. Definitely a big crowd here as well. We got little stalls for food and stuff. But it looks more like a kind of laid back beach, and first impressions, it's just not the same effect as the other two that we've been to, I think. There's also a lot of locals here, and a lot of surfers as well. But definitely not as much as the Uluwatu beach. Yeah, and these waters are a lot calmer than the last two we've been to. So maybe it's a little more of a kind of family-friendly beach, but I'd say Dreamland Beach was also like that, you know. It's just the big waves. And these kind of rock formations that are in the middle of the beach are pretty cool. There's a couple of them, and it looks like you can climb this one, so let's go out there and see what's going on. Yeah, I think so far this is probably the most underwhelming one. There's a little bit of like debris on the sand too. It's not exactly like a golden beach like the other two, but the water is still nice and blue and clear. All right, let's go check out what's up these stairs here. Yes, it's a pretty cool view that you get from up here, but definitely nothing like the other beach we were at. But as you can see, this water is still absolutely blue and clear. All right, so I'm thinking we just set up the camera somewhere and grab a time lapse for the rest of the video. All right, guys, it's time to head back. And yes, this was my least favorite beach out of the three, but it's still really cool, and I think it's a little more family friendly. But my GoPro's about to run out, so we can debrief a little further when I get back to the hotel. So I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, back in the hotel room, and I would be inside right now, but they're trying to fix the key card reader or something. I don't know. This is the second time it's happened now. Yesterday I was locked out for 30 minutes while they were fixing it, and now they're completely deconstructing the little key card reader on the door. But honestly, this is one of the worst experiences I've had at a Marriott hotel, and things just keep stacking up on each other. You know, I've tried to be positive about this place, but it's just a little disappointed. And I don't know if it's because it's like a point stay or something and they just gave me a janky room, because there's a water leak happening in the bathroom. And there was one review on Google that actually said they thought this hotel was haunted because they'd hear chairs moving at like 3 in the morning. And honestly, I've heard them too, but it's probably just someone pulling chairs. And since the room isn't carpeted, you can hear everything. It's also right next to this road right here, so the noise pollution is crazy. You can hear everything that's driving by, and you just hear all kinds of sounds throughout the night. But that's just more room location. So if you do get a room here, make sure it's over onto this side where the pool is, or the bigger pool. Anyways, let's talk about the beaches a little bit. So the last beach we went to, which was Padang Padang, was probably my least favorite beach, as you can imagine. It wasn't as cool as the other two. It was still nice, but the sands were a little more, I guess, it had a little more debris in it and stuff like that. And then there weren't any cool waves or nothing cool to really see except that kind of cliff to climb on. Still a nice beach, don't get me wrong. If you're by there, it's really cool to go and see, and the waters are really calm, so it's great for families. And in second place is the Uluwatu beach, which is one of the most unique and incredible beaches I've ever seen. But it was just there's just so many people there. I mean, it was hard to get any privacy, and I understand it's a pretty big touristy spot. It's a really big surfing spot. There's a bunch of restaurants on top of the ocean, and it's awesome. If you just want to go hang out for a night or even check out the beach over there, it's still worth it. And that cave system that you go through is totally unique and one of a kind, and you probably can't find it anywhere else in the world. And as you can imagine, in first place is the Dreamland beach. I thought it was just the perfect beach. In my opinion, that's where I would go. That's where I would spend most of my time, and I wish I'd found it earlier so I had more days to go and spend there, but we're leaving the day after tomorrow, which is unfortunate. And whatever it is you want to do, you know, it's great. There's a couple restaurants over there as well. There's sunbathing kind of seats, and then also the giant waves are so cool to swim in and just so fun. Like, I have never seen waves that big so close to the beach, and I mean, I can only imagine like just how fun it is to go and dive into some of those waves. There's also kind of like that rock cabin part that I went through, which was really cool as well. It's a great spot for pictures and just kind of exploring as well. And even on the other side of that rock structure, there was more beautiful beach with the kind of cliff face behind you, which is also one of the most incredible things I have seen. And lastly, I thought that beach was the cleanest. So the sands were absolutely immaculate. There was nothing on it, not even like sticks or seaweed or debris or anything. And the water there, I thought, was the clearest and bluest and just the most gorgeous turquoise. So if that's what you're looking for, that classic Bali beach experience, that's the beach you need to go to, because it has it all for me. And in the end, it's really just kind of opinion based. It's just where you want to go, what you want to see. All three beaches kind of give you a different vibe. One is more private, you know, one is a very touristy spot, and the other I saw mostly locals. So it just depends really where you want to go. But for me, Dreamland Beach is not only the best beach I've been to in Bali, but it is probably the best beach I've ever been to. And honestly, I kind of want to go back tomorrow just to kind of swim in those giant waves. All right, guys, now it's time to end this video, and I need to grab something to eat because I haven't eaten all day. But thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you know when I post next. And until then, have a great day.